Hello and welcome back to Sherlock Holmes, The Awakened. I'm sorry about last episode. It was very exhausting and I got in kind of a bad mood about it, so not my finest work. However, I think I've gotten the problem solved. So apparently, when you turn VSync off in the options, it doesn't turn VSync off at all. It's still on. So what you have to do is go into the config.ini files in the app data folder, whatever, and find VSync and turn it off to none instead of default. And that removes the frame limiting. And that seems to have solved many of the problems. It's still lagging quite a bit, I'm noticing, which is weird because it didn't last time. But I'll see if it works, and if not, I'll just stop and see if I can figure something else out. So let's just take care of this. Wait, what was the other thing? Oh.
My analysis is...
Yeah, I know. What's this? Never mind then. Same thing. Why have two icons for it?
Now it can't be used for anything.
Take that. And that. And that. And that.
According to this monograph, the fish scale appears to be from a perch, a saltwater fish with high commercial and culinary value.
Okay. Fish scale found in the footstep traces in Stennick's garden. This scale is identical to that of a perch, a saltwater fish of high commercial value. So he's a fisherman? Don't think I can cut anything here.
Nothing. Now it can't be used...
Can I use something here, like this?
Now it can't be used for anything.
Yeah,
very
here we go.
interesting.
What is very interesting? Oh. Piece of cloth found at Stennick's on the door lintel of the young Maury's room. Maury is definitely woven flax. This cloth was dyed, yet not in England. Without the slightest doubt, the material originated in India. Well, yeah, maybe now if he says it's an Indian or Hindi, that's kind of a weird thing to, draw a conclusion to. But, I don't know. Taking into account the height of the lintel, the only explanation is that a large man with a turban made from this cloth crossed this threshold. The only explanation, sure. However, there is no trace of such a man in the garden. What? He's... okay. Which means he knew how to land in such a way as to leave no trace when he jumped, and that his shoes have a smooth, flat sole, like Indian slippers. With the other evidence included, this man is undoubtedly Indian and arrived in England only recently? How do you know that? How do you know these things, Sherlock? You're always too quick about things. You draw conclusions before you're able to draw the conclusions. And frankly, it's quite odd. Take some fibers.
These fibers are clearly hemp. Now, about the origin of these stains.
Hemp fibers, sure. Can't do anything with that. But now I have that, so I guess I take this and use it here.
Let's see if I can obtain a reaction with the help of my chemicals and apparatus. Now it can't be used for anything.
Okay, so what do I want to use? Solvent, alcohol, acid. Pour some acid on it.
Now it can't be used. Now it can't be used for anything.
Okay. Alcohol.
Now it can't be used for anything.
Solvent. There we go. Fancy. Really fancy. Is that like an old school centrifuge? Did those things really function like that? That seems awfully complicated.
This is evidently coal soot mixed with water, and given the absence of any salt particulates, it must be fresh water.
Fibers found on the wall in Stennick's garden, identified as hemp, likely from rope. They were stained with traces of a black substance, undoubtedly coal soot mixed with water. The water is fresh, as I found no presence of saline. I don't know. Anything else? Let's use some water.
Now it can't
Nope.
be used for any...
Let's use some
Now
alcohol.
it can't be
Nope.
used for any...
Some acid.
Now it can't be
Nope.
used for... Nothing.
So, small lump. Let's look at that. Maybe cut it open. Yep. And pick these.
The meatball ignited but failed to burn completely.
Meatball?
There are, without a doubt, mustard seeds present, probably in exotic form. What could be the other components, I wonder?
Oh, that was a meatball? Okay, so I take these and...
Let's see if I can obtain a reaction.
Yep. Acid. Hooray!
Perhaps if I apply heat?
Patches. Sorry if you can hear the lawnmower outside. It's quite loud. You might very well be able to hear it.
Incredible. I note a strong presence of opium blended with a concentrate of morphine. The remaining elements are a mystery to me.
So, he was eating meatballs spiced with opium and morphine? Sounds pretty good. Small lump found in the Maori shack. Analysis indicates it contains opium blended with a strong distillate of morphine. I was unable to identify the remaining components of this mixture.
I should look from the window and see where Watson is.
They're having a showdown. Let's just go back inside. I can actually do that. What am I doing? Hey, Holmes.
Please, Watson, leave me to my thoughts. I must concentrate.
So I guess this is before he's looking out the window, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, my FPS seems a lot better now, at least. It does dip down to like 40, 50, and then the mouse starts doing some shenanigans, but it seems to work alright, at least. Playable, I'd say.
There's a good lad. How does it go?
Hello, sir.
My associate, Sherlock Holmes, said you might have information for him about... now, what was it?
The princess, Gov. He was looking for the scuttlebutt on this here princess what we visiting. Exciting goings on. Her bodyguard went missing the first morning after she got here. Nice job to look after a princess's body, innit, sir? They say he went out on a town having a go
That
with
kid
the
looks
ladies.
way
If you get what
younger
I
than
mean.
his voice
Like
suggests.
as not, he was trapped by some gang of toughs. Otherwise, who'd get the best of him? A proper giant he was by all accounts. Do I get me coins then, sir? Oh, thank you, sir. Obliged, I'm sure. The Strand! The Strand!
I don't want your strand. Not today. Holmes! Holmes!
Please, Watson.
What? Okay, then what am I supposed to do? Just go away? Go to my room? What? Do I open it again? Oh, so it has to be opened from... It's a door that goes two ways. What? I guess there are doors like that, but they're not very often seen. So do I just, like... Oh, right! Barnes. I should check the bookstore for stuff. Also, I read that you could, like, double-click and then just hold to get him to go there, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So I have to click and click and click and click and click and click and click, which is always fun. So maybe I should turn on caps lock again. Yeah, that probably is the easiest way. Run, Watson, run! Alright, here we go.
Good morning. Has your sprain improved?
Good morning, Dr. Watson. It is slowly showing improvement. What can I do for you?
Would you happen to have a book on the Maoris?
If I have one available, it would be on that bottom shelf, although I'm not sure if I still have that particular book.
Please don't trouble yourself. I will look for it.
Walk? Watson? What? Watson, what are you doing? Is it on this shelf? What? What? That's odd. Is it here? It's not on the shelf. He's a liar. Alright. People at the Earth's End. It is important to realize that the Maoris create peculiar pictorial writings in the soil excuse me, in order to express much more than simple artistic emotions. First, one must recognize that dreams are the center of the Maori spiritual basis. According to ancient tribal dogma, all men live in a vast, universal dream world, and our individual dreams represent our communion with invisible sacred spirits, which are all around us. When a Maori has a particularly notable dream with prophetic or moral value, he draws important moments of his dream in a symbolic fashion on the soil. The drawing is interpreted by the tribal shaman, who can order a radical change in tribal life depending on what the dream tells him about the future. This behavior may seem incredible to those born in the civilized world. We require substantial fact and cognition, sometimes too much, before changing important aspects of our lives. But our scientific observations over the last 10 years reveal several interesting things. First and foremost, not all Maori dreams do inspire these drawings. Secondly, when drawings are made, few are found to have true symbolic meaning of events that will affect tribal life. Thus, these prophetic occurrences are quite rare. Furthermore, as mentioned earlier, in these wild and inhospitable lands, the interpretation of a dream as prophesying great change is unlikely to be a great shock, as nature does little half-heartedly in such places. The shaman is going to understand that if a particular spirit condescended to send a message to his people via a dream, it is a matter of their very survival. Thus, we arrive at the following conclusion. Has not our sophisticated Western world dampened these same primitive people's senses in ourselves, deeming them, wrongly in my opinion, lowly and unworthy? For can we, with all our scientific tools and superior knowledge, foresee the many disasters that hail down on us with the same reliability? If the apocalypse must happen one day, I am sure that the first warning signs will not be found in our august scientific or governmental corridors, but in the lone drawings of a naked and illiterate aborigine in the fine soil of the bush. Perhaps he will have time to seek shelter for his people. As for us... Alright, then I guess we're heading back to Sherlock.
Good day.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Very necessary cutscene.
Oh, yes.
What?
Doctor, farewell. Love is cruel indeed.
What? What?
Oh, yes.
What? I'm just gonna leave. I'm very confused. That scares me. Alright, time to go back to Baker Street. Oh. Oh man, this navigation is so bad. I wish I could just run with a W, but it doesn't work. And now he's just walking. Okay, that's why I didn't use caps lock. Because sometimes if you press too fast, he just starts walking instead, and then he keeps walking until you stop moving completely. Oh, hello.
Holmes, what on earth did you say to Barnes
What?
to put him in such a state?
Not now, Watson, although I'm sure this bit of news
Wait,
is
what?
most
What?
significant.
Did he say something?
It must wait. We are piecing together a singular affair. This abduction story is much more complex than it appears. As I noted before, our next move is to locate the place of employment for one of the villains who abducted the young Maori. What part of London would such a man call home? Your intentions are good, my dear Watson.
How am I supposed to know this?
Your intentions are good.
I can't even... wait. I don't know where Indians live in this place. Oh, first-person perspective. That's how you navigate with the WSD, I guess. No, I don't want to use that. What? What? Is this... This is like... This is cheating. It's like telling me stuff I don't know, and I can't... Oh, there we go. Going back. Oh, here we go. Okay. There. What clues have you obtained so far? Well, I know he's a Hindi. All necessary clues should be obtainable from Captain Stennick's house. Yeah, I know he's Hindi. Yeah, I know he's Hindi. Yes, I know he's Hindi. And he's like a drug dealer or something. Something else? Something else? Given the times, this evidence suggests a seaman. The docks? Should I... Okay. Whoops.
Yes, Watson.
Ah,
there is little room
okay.
for doubt.
Okay,
Our
that
man
was
is a
actually quite
bargeman
logic.
who works at the Thames River
Logical.
wharfs. He is more precisely employed to transport and handle fish brought in by various ships. Our next step is obvious. We must find a cab and make haste.
Oh yeah,
to the
I was
Thames,
pretty
near the warehouses.
caught up on the Hindi thing and linen whatever. I didn't. Here we go. Here's first person. Not sure I want to use this though. This is quite disorienting. And the camera's way too fast, but whatever.
I have no reason to go there.
What do you make of this, Holmes?
It's a pipe. So yeah, I'm gonna not use that. And I'm just gonna save on this one. But yeah, that was actually pretty logical, and I do like the hint system they have. It's kind of weird that you can actually see the hints for things that you haven't even done yet. I don't like that, but getting the hints, that's good. So even if I do get stuck, I could actually use that.
Good day, Mr. Holmes.
And
Let's go.
the wharf.
Why did we come here, Holmes?
Sightseeing.
Brr, it's rather sinister here, and so cold.
That's a very convincing shiver.
Precisely, Watson. Ah, good. Here's a pub. We can warm ourselves inside.
Oh, convenient.
Excellent, Holmes.
I actually think that, I don't know how long I've been playing, but I think I might call it an episode for today. And next time we'll check inside the pub and probably have like a massive bar fight or something. So, thank you for watching this episode, and it's been running a lot better. Hopefully it'll stay that way. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.